Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a full face look using one brand, and that one brand is going to be Flower Beauty. I am super excited to do this video, especially because it is in collaboration with Flower Beauty. So a huge thank you to them for sponsoring this video for me and letting me try out some of their makeup. I'm going to show you guys how it applies. I've been using this makeup for the past few weeks now, so I have some feedback on the products that I'm going to share with you. So that is why I am barefaced, because I'm about to put some makeup on. But before we get into it, I do want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you do like getting videos on makeup and beauty, I am posting a video every single day right now, so I hope that you will consider hitting the subscribe button for daily content. But without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started and get some makeup on this face. Okay, to get started, I'm just gonna put my ears on real quick. I already do have my face primed. When they didn't send over their package, it came in this bag, which I thought was really cool because I actually don't have anything like it. And then this is all what the inside of the bag looks like. So it has different pouches and zippers and compartments that you can put makeup in, like for when you're traveling, which I thought this was really cool. I've never owned anything like this, but I've always wanted something like it. And I just recently posted what's in my travel makeup bag, and you saw that I always have to take 2 bags with me. So this could, or even more. So this could help me out a lot. And then it just kind of has like the Velcro right here. This bag is only $17. Flower Beauty has makeup, and they also have accessories such as the bags. They have fragrance. I'll of course have the Flower Beauty website listed down below, and then I'll link all the products that I'm going to be putting on my face. Flower Beauty also did give me a discount code for you guys. It's just Samantha M15, and it'll get you 15% off on their website. It's not an affiliate code, just a discount code for you, but that will also be in the description box in case you find anything that you want. I thought this bag was very cool, and I'm very excited to try it out. But the first thing that I'm going to put on my face is the foundation, and they sent along a stick foundation, which had me really excited because I actually want to do a video soon all about my like best and worst stick foundations. So to add another one to the collection, I was like, yes, that is awesome. So this is their stick foundation. The shade is in SF3, and I will say that the shade is a little too light for me, especially with it being summer and I'm just outside a lot. The shade is too light for me at the time. It still applies, so you can see how it looks on my face, and even though the shade isn't totally there, I can still get a good idea of the coverage and how I like the foundation. I've been wearing it often the past couple of weeks, so I know about like the long wear of it and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my face. So if you are not familiar with Flower Beauty, it's actually a beauty brand started by actress Drew Barrymore, which I thought was very, very cool. And like I mentioned earlier, they do have a huge line between makeup, accessories, even fragrances now. This is what the stick foundation looks like. So I do think that is very cool. I'll have all the social media links and everything like that linked down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple swipes to my face, try to cover up that angry breakout on my chin. Very mad at me. I did not get enough sleep this past weekend when I was out of town. So I'm just going to add some to my face. What I noticed with this stick foundation is that you don't need a ton. Like sometimes with stick foundations, you have to basically cover your entire face with the stick foundation in order to get any sort of coverage. That was one of the first things I noticed with this guy. And also the stick foundation is only $11. $11. That is not a bad price at all. So to blend this out, I'm going to use their beauty sponge, and this guy had me so excited because I had been starting to see a ton of people talk about this sponge, and I'm like a lover of makeup sponges. I'm planning to do also like my best and worst makeup sponge video. I just love makeup sponges. I feel like they make the skin look so much more natural sometimes than a brush can. They're just one of like my go-tos. Whenever I travel, I always take a beauty sponge with me as well. So I was really excited to give this one a try. It's kind of a light purple shade, and it gets quite large. I mean, you can tell it does get pretty big, and it is super, super soft. I really am not a fan of hard sponges that just feels like you're boxing your face when you're using it, and this one is very, very soft. I mean, I could tell even before I got it wet, you could tell that you can really squeeze it and it's going to be nice and soft on the face, which I do appreciate. The blending sponge is only $10. And this is kind of a close-up of it, so you have like the regular bottom here, but then I like this part because it also has a slope just on this one side, which I really like for concealer. But I think it does a really good job blending it in, and I've really been enjoying this makeup sponge. One of the claims on the foundation is that it's supposed to be weightless. I would agree with that. Every time that I've used it, I haven't felt like I have a heavy foundation on my face. I would say the coverage is about light to medium, which I do not mind as well for the summer months. I typically am more medium, light to medium. I'm not a full coverage foundation girl at all. I don't like the way full coverage looks or feels on me. So that is what I would say for the foundation. It is pretty good at covering up everything, and the long wear of it I thought was really good as well. I've been able to wear it all day, even out in the heat, without having any sort of problems. I wore this foundation the day that I went to the botanical gardens. It was actually in one of my vlogs. It was 100 degrees that day, and we did not get any relief from being inside the botanical gardens. It was so hot. We were like dripping in sweat, and I was wearing basically the entire look I'm going to show you today in this video. I was wearing in that video, and everything held up so well. I was super impressed, super impressed. So that was, I mean, I didn't realize, I don't think, because I work from home and I don't leave my house a lot, I don't think I realized how hot it was that day. I was like, oh man, I probably should have implemented like even more of my sweat-proof makeup looks, but everything held up really well. So I was really able to put this foundation to the test. Like I said, it is just a little on the light side for me right now, with being a little bit tanner in the summertime, but overall this foundation has been working really well for me, and for only $11, I'm not mad at all. I love this sponge. For the finish, I don't think it is a dewy foundation at all, but I don't think it's completely mattifying. I would say it would swing more to the matte side, but it just kind of gives a nice, like, kind of a satin finish to the skin. So that is what the foundation looks like on me. After foundation, I'm going to go ahead with some concealer. This is called their Lighten Up Brightening Concealer. Mine is in the shade BC1, which is the lightest shade that they have. And then when you open it up, this is what the applicator looks like. And then you actually just twist it to get some product out. So I'm just gonna apply this to my under eyes. Really do not have to click up a lot. Like when I first got it, I remember like kind of going crazy because I've had concealers with applicators like this before, and you have to like spend all day trying to get product out. This product comes out right away. So I'm also going to put it down the center of my face, and then I'm adding it to my eyelids too, to work as my eyeshadow primer. Concealer is $9, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge. I'm going to use the side that's kind of sloped down to blend it out. For my eyeshadow, I only have one eyeshadow to use, and when I first was thinking about different looks to do with the video, I was like, okay, so I only got one eyeshadow, like what else can I do? But then I went in and actually used the eyeshadow they sent, and I was like, never mind. I like this just fine all on its own. And when I wore it, I mean, this was, you know, a couple weeks back because it was the day that I was going out to the botanical garden, so I vlogged about it, and I was on my Snapchat. Everybody was saying, you know, how pretty my makeup was, and especially I kept getting so many compliments on the eyeshadow, and I'm like, it's literally only one eyeshadow. So I'm super excited to show you. So that's why I'm doing my face first. If I'm going in with a lot of eyeshadows or, you know, shimmer shadows or sparkly, you know, shadows, anything where I might get a lot of fallout, then I would do my eyes first. But since we're just working with the one eyeshadow, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of my face here and then switch to the eyes next. So the concealer blends out super well. The light is almost like, it's almost slightly too light for me, but I like light under eyes, not like my full face using samples challenge, because that was like terrifying. But this is just a tad bit on the lighter side than what I would normally do, but I still think it works out in the end. And then especially when I add like bronzer and blush and you kind of tie everything together, then I think it looks really well. Super easy to blend out. And like I said, I wore this in the 100-degree heat, and all I did that day was put like regular setting powder on it. I didn't even bake or anything, and it lasted in the heat so well. So I mean, this makeup from Flower Beauty really got like a big old test run from me. And the whole idea behind Flower Beauty when I was researching their brand is to have, you know, high-end makeup but at more of a drugstore price. And again, I'm naming off the prices as we go. I'll have everything in the description box. I'll put the prices in there along with the link, but you can tell these are definitely drugstore prices. And I've just been very impressed with the quality of everything that I've been using. So that is amazing. And again, they did give me that 15% discount code as well if you do want to purchase anything from Flower Beauty. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit this with a setting powder real quick, and then we'll move on to the eyes. So for the eyeshadow that they sent along, this is their Endless Wear eye color. This is what the packaging looks like. So really nice quality packaging as well. It has the little flower logo over here. And then when you open it up, it has your little protective guy. And then this is what the eyeshadow looks like. This one is in the shade Sheer Sands, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Sigma eye shading brush. It is the E55. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to apply it. It's a very like cushiony texture, like a cream eyeshadow. The only thing that I'll say about it is that I felt like I had to take a little bit of time to build it up, but it's honestly worth it because I thought it was so pretty. And again, this is the only thing that I'm going to use on my eyes. No, I'm not even going to use a crease color, which at first, when I was thinking about this video, I was like, I have to go in with a crease color, like I just have to. I was thinking about going in with the bronzer that they sent, but when I tried it out for the first time, I was like, nope, you actually don't need it. It is just that pretty. A really beautiful bronzy color, which I absolutely love for summer so much. And like I said, I'm just coming in and like working on building it up. But once we get to the final end result, it is really very gorgeous. Flower Beauty website says these are supposed to be 12-hour wear, and I mean, they were at least that because the day I put it on, I mean, I put it on before noon, and we went on our summer bucket list excursion, ended our night at McDonald's. Don't know who did that. Definitely wasn't me eating a cheeseburger at 12:30 a.m. But this eyeshadow lasted really well, and especially for not realizing that I was going out in the heat. I think everything held up, and this eyeshadow is included. I'm gonna go ahead here and work on the second eye. But I really enjoy this because it is so simple. The only thing, again, that I say is that it just takes a little bit of time to build it up, but it's such a simple, easy, like quick summer eye look, and I love this bronzy shade. I did my brows off camera, and then I also put a little bit of brown eyeliner into my waterline. I'm just gonna take the same brush and then the same eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and just press this onto the lower lash line, just to add a little bit of shimmer and color under there. For mascara, I'm really excited to show you this one because I have been loving it. This is called their Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. So this is what the packaging looks like, but it is a mascara with a twistable wand, and then the wand gives you different options. So for example, this is what I have it on right now. This is really good to build length, and then you just twist the bottom here and your mascara wand transforms. Are you kidding me? So what you can do with it is that you can get length, you can twist it a little bit to get your volume, and then you can twist it all the way until you can feel it click. And this is what is supposed to help curl your lashes. I think that wand is so freaking cool. So basically what I do is I just start at the top. I start with the length, I twist it a little bit for the volume, and then I twist it the rest of the way for the curl, so you get a 3-in-1 mascara. I think it's super cool, and I'm really into it. I definitely love the lengthening side because I feel like I can really see that. I also only a $10 mascara, and to get the 3-in-1, I just think is amazing. I think this is really unique. I've been really excited about this mascara and really pumped to show you guys on camera, because I think it has been working so well. And it's funny because I'm not even a big mascara person, to be honest, because I wear false lashes all the time, but I have been trying out some mascaras recently that are just blowing me away, and this falls into that category. I'm gonna try to zoom you in even more onto my eyes. I do not have long lashes. I'm not blessed with any sort of like pretty lashes or anything. That is one coat of mascara using the lengthening wand. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little twist. And then this is what I use for the volume. And then here are the lashes after the one coat with the volume. So now we have a total of 2 coats on the lashes. I just do 1 coat of each. And then I'm gonna go ahead and twist it all of the way until it clicks. So now this is what the wand looks like, and this is to help curl the lashes. Okay, so this is what the lashes look like in comparison to no mascara. So this is what the 3 coats of mascara, lengthen, volume, and curl. I'm gonna go ahead, work on the other eye, just do the same thing, untwist the wand, get us back to the first area. Like I said, I've just been really impressed with this mascara for only $10. I think that's a great price for what all you get with this mascara. Also, like I mentioned, I was out in 100-degree heat. I had no mascara on my face. I was super impressed with how well it held up in the heat. It's definitely a waterproof mascara. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but Flower Beauty is also a cruelty-free brand. So now that the eyes are complete, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the face, and I'm gonna use what I think is my favorite product that was sent to me from Flower Beauty and has just been like a staple. If you follow me on Snapchat, I've already raved about it, I've already recommended it, and I've already been showing like how much I'm using it. I love this little guy. This is their Lift and Sculpt contouring palette. So you have a contour bronzer shade, a blush shade, and then also a gold highlight. And I love all three shades. I love this guy. This is $14. I think that is totally worth it for the shades that you are getting, and I have just been completely obsessed with it. So first I'm gonna go into the bronzer shade. I'm gonna use my Morphe R2, my big fat bronzer brush, and just apply this onto the face. I think it is such a beautiful color. I've been obsessed with this bronzer. I think it goes on the face so smoothly. It's so easy to blend out. I've used it with all of my different brushes, and I've just been having a great time with this bronzer. So I'm really gonna take my time to build it up because the foundation shade is a little bit too light for me. So I'm gonna go a bit heavy on the bronzer today, just so you guys know. All of the shades in here too are super, super pigmented. Like even though I'm trying to build my bronzer up, if I was to just like jab my brush in there, it would be like crazy, crazy pigmented. So for $14, you are getting an extremely pigmented face palette, the blush, and then even the highlight. I mean, you'll see when I start to apply them, but man, I love this guy. I'm gonna grab my Sigma F40 and I'm gonna dip into the blush shade. And my contour palette that was sent to me is the medium to deep. They do have a few different shade options as well. But I'm just gonna grab out the blush and apply this to my cheeks like super. I mean, I like am barely tapping my brush in there, and it is very, very pigmented. And for probably my favorite part is the highlight. So the highlight is such a beautiful gold. I'm gonna use my Sigma F03, one of my favorite highlighting brushes, and then go ahead and highlight my cheekbones. Can you guys see that on camera? Hopefully you can. I did not use my ring light today because I know sometimes people say the ring light can wash you out, and it's a nice and sunny day. I'm right in front of my window. So I said, I'm not gonna use my ring light, I really want you guys to be able to see everything. I just love this highlight. It excites me so much. And this is a beautiful gold, but like I mentioned, they do have different shades of the face palette, so you can pick and choose what palette it is that you want. I love this highlight so much. Oh, and again, like I barely dip my brush in there, and look at what you are getting from a $14 palette. That's insane to me. It really is, you guys. It's really quite insane to me. And with our face complete, the final thing left, of course, is our lip color. So this is what I have. It is their Long Wear Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. So this is what the applicator looks like, and then you just squeeze it up and the product comes out. I absolutely love this color. It's a beautiful, deeper, Dusty Rose nude. A lip cream. It applies very easily, even though sometimes these applicators I don't feel like are the easiest to work with. But I don't feel like I've had any issue with this one. I love the color, it's stunning. It's super, super pigmented. Even you just gotta squeeze out a very small amount. It's very creamy, it glides across the lips very easily, and very, very pigmented, so you do not need a lot of product. And the lip creams are only $9, which I don't think is a bad price at all either. The only thing that I feel like I don't like about this is that it has kind of a funky scent to me. I don't even honestly know how to describe the scent. I don't love the scent, but I can't smell it after I get done putting it on my lips. The scent does fade away, but like as I'm applying it, I'm like, do not love that. But I love the pigmentation of it. I love the color of it. I love this Dusty Rose color so much. If you're a nude fan, I think that you would like it. I do think it is long wearing. It doesn't hold up super well like while eating or things like that, but it's easy to reapply, and then just like general wear, I think it does hold on to the lips very well. So after our lip color, and then that is going to do it for my full face using Flower Beauty. Okay, so that's going to be everything for my full face using Flower Beauty products. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the look. I still have it a bit zoomed zoomed in so you can see everything on my face. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and seeing the look that I created. If I had to pick a couple of my favorite items, okay, love the beauty sponge. I love it, I love it, I love it. I think it is so good, super soft. I really like it, and for an affordable makeup sponge, if you're looking for a good, I wouldn't say it's a beauty blender dupe because I don't think it's super similar to the beauty blender, but if you don't want to pay the price of the actual beauty blenders, which are $20, you could do this as a more affordable option. I also really do enjoy the lipstick. I love the lip color. I think it's so pretty, and I like how it's long wearing. If you don't love liquid lipsticks, you want a more comfortable formula, you could check out their lip creams because I think they're really good. I've also been super impressed with the mascara, which really like blows me away because like I mentioned, I'm just not a big mascara person, but I thought this was really cool, and I think for only $10 that is a really, really good price for what you're getting. And then of course my favorite, the face palette. I love this. I continually have been reaching for it. I think this was the first thing I tried when I got my package from Flower Beauty because I just love face palettes. I love contour, blush, highlight. I love all of it. It's one of the first things I tried, and I was so excited not to be disappointed. I was so excited to fall in love with it. If you follow me on Snap, I've been recommending it for the past couple of weeks now, and you see me continually using it. I've worn it in several of my videos, and I just love it. I think for $14, you can't go wrong with this. This is definitely my absolute standout product from Flower Beauty. But after that is going to do it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, everything will be listed and linked down below, everything that I used, the Flower Beauty social media, also my discount code Samantha M15. If you want to get any of these products or any other Flower Beauty products that I mentioned, you can pick up anything from their website at 15% off. A huge thank you to Flower Beauty for working with me on this video. I was so excited to be able to make a video with them, so a huge thank you to them for working with me on this video. If you guys did enjoy it, or you'd like to see other full face using one brand tutorials, please do give this video a thumbs up or leave me some comments down below of what brands you would like to see. You will also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.